Ever wonder what it'd take to learn how to work on a modern day Ford vehicle? How to get the best technology, the best training there is to work on the greatest vehicle on earth? Stay with me and I'm going to show you how to find out some information about how to go to work for a Ford dealership and to work on modern day Ford vehicles. Coming up right after this. To become a Ford technician and to work on a vehicle is rewarding in itself, but to achieve the highest level of skill and training, it's called Senior Master Ford Technician. Most of the Ford Senior Master Technicians make between $65,000 and $145,000 per year. My name is Brad McClure. I'm the Ford Technical Recruiting Liaison. My phone number is 918-928-7433. My email is oklahomaautoprofessionals at gmail.com. So go with me as we talk about this website today. It's called NewFordTech.com. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into our web browser and we're going to type in NewFordTech.com and it'll take us to the New Ford Tech website. This next tab here is the Ford Experience. If you'll click on this, you will have some different tabs on this, and this is a really interesting page if you want to learn about the Ford story. I've read all this and I've watched some of the videos that goes along with this. This is actually really interesting, and you can find out about how Henry Ford developed Ford Motor Company and some of the things he did in the past, and the articles there are really information dense, and you can learn about that. Ford versus Ferrari, headlamps, taillights, and improving safety, century progress, heritage of help. And you can click on all of this different areas. Down at the bottom, it's got all of the normal website stuff that you can look up there. But if you want to learn more about the Ford timeline and the founder, I thought the founder, Henry Ford biography, was very interesting, and I read through that, and some of the things I didn't know. It was really interesting to read through that, and that's one section on this New Ford Tech. So this could be a great benefit to you to learn a little bit about Ford. We have about us, careers, and investors on this page. Well, let's go back. This actually took us to this Ford biography page. So we're going to go back to New Ford Tech. If you want to learn about the different Ford vehicles, you can click on this tab and it'll take you to the Ford vehicle website, and you can learn all about the different vehicles and the deals they have and what they're doing there. So let's go back to the New Ford Tech webpage. Same way with the Lincoln. If you click on that one, it'll take you to the Lincoln site, and you can see all the different vehicles that they have. They have them up here at the top. Corsair and Nautilus, Continental, MKZ, Aviator, Navigator. These are kind of newer. I've not even been inside of them, but they look interesting to me. If you're a Lincoln fan, you can definitely learn something about that on that website. Dealer locator. This is really cool. I like this part as a Ford owner. Sometimes you need to know where a dealership is. So if you went to this, let's say you was out traveling and you didn't know where the dealers are, I'm going to show you a little bit about this. This is pretty cool. Do the dealer locator, and it'll pull up the Ford website so that you can locate a dealer. And this is pretty cool. You can go here. You can put your zip code in, and I'm at 74053, and you can hit find a dealer. Now let's just say it didn't show up within that. It defaults to 50 miles. So I can go in here to advanced search and I can actually change that. I don't want to do this survey. You can do the survey if you want. You can change this 50 miles to 100 or 300 miles if you like. Some areas have that. Go down to the bottom, hit apply. And if you're looking for different things on there, you could, I mean, if you're looking for collision center or quick lube or whatever. What I like about this is if you look over here, Jack Kissy Ford is about 11 miles from my zip code, and that's the closest one. And then you go to the next one, you'll have 22 miles for Dunges Ford. That's pretty interesting there. So Fowler Ford, 24 miles. That's in Tulsa, and so you can see this would be really beneficial. Now, if you're searching for a place to take your vehicle or to go find a job, you could go to the dealer website and you can click on that, and it'll actually open up another website, and you'll be able to go to that their website and get their phone number, their contact information, see their hours, and go to contact information there. And anyway, this website, NewFordTech, has that link on it, and it's very helpful. So let's go back up here to the top here. So that's the Ford experience. Walk through that. So now let's go to programs. Here's where we're going to learn about the different programs. It has the asset program, which I have a video set up on it. I'm not going to spend any time on it, but if you click on the asset program, you go here and you can do program overview, and then you can search for location for the locations, and it works pretty similar. Click on that, and you can put in a zip code. And here's all the different programs that are in the United States. You can take a look here. So if you wanted to do asset, fact, MLR, and all programs, so you do all programs, and you can zoom in and find the different programs within the areas they're at. So we have number 24. Let's see what 24 is. That's Oklahoma State University. And let's say we wanted to let's just put in my zip code, and let's do 100 miles, and we do a search. And you can see that we've got an MLR program in Pryor, Oklahoma, and we have OSU IT in Oklahoma at Okmulgee for the asset program. And that's the only two programs in Oklahoma. So that's that program, and it has the program overview. If you click on that, it'll take you to the PDF where it talks about the program and all the benefits and how it works and why they did it. And this is also featured on the other video. Take a look at it on my other video that I made about the Ford asset. So the next program is the FACT program, and there's no FACT program in Oklahoma. From what I understand, FACT is partnered up pretty heavily with UTI, and there was no FACT programs in my area, so we can definitely see what FACT programs are in the United States, and there is they are. They got looks like about 10 different FACT programs. There's four, well, there's three up here in the northeast coast, and then one on the east coast and one down in Florida, one up, around the Great Lakes area. We got one down in Houston. Looks like, I'm not sure where that's at. It looks like Phoenix, Arizona. Number 2 is Los Angeles, and number 3 is Sacramento, California. So that's the Ford FACT program. You can learn some more about that, and I'll probably do a video on that one to kind of feature it a little bit. I don't know a lot about it, but I did have a former coworker that went to the Ford FACT program up in Chicago, which is number 5, I believe. Yeah, that's Chicago. He went to that program, and he was very good tech. MLR program, there is one in Oklahoma. It's in Pryor, Oklahoma. And same way, you can click on the program overview. The Maintenance Light Repair program has some certifications that they can do at the Career Tech. They do some web-based training, and then when they go into the dealership, they've streamlined their training to where they can go to the classroom training, or when they go into Ford Asset, they can, or the FACT program, they can already have some of their training done. The ACE High School program, I've done a video for that, and that's actually on my YouTube channel. So if you want to take a look at it, you can go through that in the program overview. You click here, and it goes over that and cover that in that other video. Military veterans, something I don't know a whole lot about, but it's actually a pretty cool deal. The Careers Program is a 24-month U.S. Department of Labor GI Bill approved registered apprenticeship. Every hired candidate will begin their new Ford technician career with full-time employment at a participating dealer. So if you want to learn more about that, if you're a veteran and you are in the military and you're looking forward to working on vehicles and working for Ford Motor Company at the dealerships, take a look at this program overview. You click on it, and it pulls everything up and goes over that. And I kind of read through the program, and it's actually a really good program. I really like it. And then you have the All Programs tab, which pulls it all up on one page. You can kind of compare them if you want and see what the different training are. Of course, Ford Asset's going to be the premium one that you can go through. You can get up to 100% certifications with it. The Ford Fact program is about 70%. The MLR is about 25%, and then the ACE program has some of the web-based training to get entry-level technicians to the dealership. They do it in the career tech high school level programs, and then they move on to the dealership, and they're fast tracked to where they can go to the classrooms faster as they go to the dealership. Pretty good program. I like the Ford Asset program the best, so if you are thinking about doing any of the programs, go to the Ford Asset program. And then the school locator, which we've already touched on that a little bit, and it works right there. So the outreach, there are some different outreach things that Ford Motor Company puts on over the year, and I don't have a lot of information about some of these because we are on the pandemic shutdown at this point. So I clicked on these and didn't find a lot of information going on. We're kind of getting it all figured out. I did click on this sign up, and it takes you to the NHRA website, and that didn't look like anything was scheduled for that either. So that's the outreach tab. Now this is the dealers tab, and you got to have a username and password to click on this. So dealers will use this website to actually look for recruits and to help recruit and to contact with schools, and this is where that's located. When you go to the home tab, and you'll see here it says current students, click here. This is also a login area for students. They use this website for training. We can't look into that stuff because I don't have a login for it, but this is actually a website where they can come in and access some of the Ford training. And then if you hit the sign in button, instructors use this, military uses it, dealers use it, and Ford uses it. So they have usernames and passwords that they give out to that. But for us, regular citizens that's not part of a program yet, or part of a dealership, or part of Ford Motor Company, or an instructor, we just are able to access the website to find the information we need, the overviews, and to find the programs, and we can use the dealer locators and the vehicle links that are on the Ford Experience part of it. And anyway, that's the NewFordTech. You can find out more about your programs. You can put them side by side and compare them. And that's what I had for you today, is the NewFordTech. Please contact me. My name is Brad McClure. I'm the Ford Technical Recruiting Liaison for the Ford Dealers of Oklahoma. My number is 918-928-7433. My email is oklahomaautoprofessionals@gmail.com. Contact me if you want more information, or if you're moving to Oklahoma and you'd like to work for a Ford dealership, give me a call. I'm in contact with most Ford dealers, and I can help you get in their door. Thank you. Bye-bye.